Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get the Bearcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man cup,
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Davis looking to pass. He's got an open man. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Sam Houston State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
nah, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Offense, quick tempo.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Took a shot as he threw, and it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Davis will throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line, it's really nice to have that.
Off play action on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. And some room to work.
Yeah, and he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to you.
Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quick release on the RPO. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Bearcats line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
quick release by the QB. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got him. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Lost to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Barfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sims. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. The field goal is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The play action fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Handoff to the lone back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Harris. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rainbow Warriors have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Grab near the sticks, it's Harris. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man, it's Watson. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is in the air. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Watson. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
The Hawai'i offense returns to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Pocket breaking down, and the ball comes out. What a disaster. He's loose on the right. Defense has it. They're on the move. 10, Touchdown, Sam Houston! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. It's a draw. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides to back and leaves it. Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. On the ground with the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Powers forward. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Hawai'i! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
27-yard line. Second down.
To the air, it's Watson. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
At the 28. Third down coming.
They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
This time he's got his man. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Dropping back, it's Watson. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Humphries. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Into the end zone, and it is grabbed for the score. And now they can take the lead with the extra point.
And with that touchdown, they've tied the game. All you got to do now is kick the extra point. You need to do a great job on special teams covering, and your defense just has to hold on because there are only a few ticks left on the game clock.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point, and now see if they can hang on. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Davis will throw. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Rushes on him, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. They get him out of bounds and maybe save a score. He gets it to the 49-yard line.
First down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got